Conceived in 1935 and introduced into service in 1940, it was approaching obsolescence by the time Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. In June 1942, when Japan attacked again at the Battle of Midway, the Dauntless was the only carrier-borne strike aircraft that existed in large numbers. Referring to the aircraft's CBD designation, pilots frequently described it as slow but deadly, and this is exactly what it proved to be. Developed just prior to World War II, it went into production at the same time as the faster and more sophisticated Martin B-26 Marauder. But the latter aircraft was dogged by teething troubles, which made the B-25 a dependable fallback option. The B-25 was considered to be a solid but unadventurous design, but in a combat proved to be the better aircraft. This 8-ton brute weighed more than twice as much as a Spitfire and carried 8.50 caliber machine guns. It was the primary USAF single-engine fighter in Europe until the Mustang arrived. Its sheer power, immense speed, and imposing presence made it a favorite with pilots and a fighter feared by those who flew against. It was one of the few aircraft that could take down a Messerschmitt Me-262 jet engine fighter. It was one of 3 4-engined heavy bombers developed by the USA during World War II. Its advanced wing design gave it good lift characteristic, a high cruising speed, long range, and the ability to carry 18,000 pounds of bombs in 2 separate bomb bays, twice as much as the B-17. The Liberator introduced the first tricycle undercarriage in a 4-engine aircraft and self-sealing fuel tanks. It dropped more bombs than any other U.S. aircraft in World War II, or some 640,000 tons out of 1.5 million tons. The B-17 was a 4-engine, low-wing monoplane that combined the aerodynamics features of Boeing's XB-15 bomber design with the Model 247 transport aircraft. It was the first Boeing military aircraft to have a proper flight deck instead of an open cockpit. This was an advanced twin-engine fighter that was designed to combine high speed with exceptionally long range. The P-38 was the first American fighter to make extensive use of stainless steel and smooth, flush riveted but jointed aluminum skin panels. It was also the first military aircraft to fly faster than 400 miles per hour in level flight, although it was used with only limited success in Europe. Not only could it defeat all enemy aircraft it encountered in combat, including the Messerschmitt Me-262 twin-jet fighter, it had the longest range of any single-engine combat aircraft, enabling it to escort bombers all the way to their targets and home again, which even the legendary Spitfire could not do. The P-51 started life as a private venture by the North American company superior in every way to the more numerous Grumman F4F Wildcat, which replaced the Hellcat, used the same engine that powered the Republic P-47 Thunderbolt and Vought F4U Corsair. Although the Hellcat was slightly slower and less agile than the Gullwing Corsair, the latter aircraft was also plagued by development gremlins that were only fully resolved towards the end of the war. It was a technological tour de force that introduced a number of notable innovations, including a pressurized cabin and dual-wheel tricycle landing gear, and an analog computer control system that allowed a fire control officer and 2 gunners to direct 4 remote control machine gun turrets. With a maximum takeoff weight of 124,000 pounds and a wingspan of 141 feet and 3 inches, while not a combat aircraft, this rugged and versatile twin-engine military transport was noteworthy for its logistic contribution to the Allied war effort. Frequently used to airdrop urgently needed supplies, it was fast, had good range, and could operate from short runways. The twin-engine configuration was reliable and easy to maintain. Before the war, it pioneered many civil air travel routes.